A1 is finally here, man. The team has been working so hard to bring this to life. You know, at the time when I saw for the first time Concept 1, I got super excited, but to be honest, I didn't know exactly how that was gonna translate to an actual product. And then after a few weeks, when we saw the initial kind of mock-ups of A1, I thought like it looks super cool and unique. But then I thought, wow, that's gonna be challenging to make it a reality. And boom, I mean, here we are. 8 months later, A1 is here. I know that for you, Tom, and the whole product team has been quite of a journey, right?
For sure, you know. I'm sort of a believer that the real beauty of a product lies in the engineering, and I think Ear One sort of carries that idea in a really good way. So, I mean, yeah, we're super happy to share our first product with the world.
Let's show it.
Can I say something? No. Well, I'm going to. What? Bum, 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 bum. We've done them all, I think. Hey!
That's Ear One. As a product company, we should be super proud of our engineering. You know, at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. When crafting Ear One, we sort of set ourselves the challenge of working with transparency, and I think what that was all about was really sort of pushing engineering to the forefront of everything that we do, make that the focus, sort of let the tech breathe in a way.
But working with transparency hasn't been very easy, right?
Oh, that's true, you know. When we work with transparency, we have to work with a lot of things that are otherwise overlooked. I mean, Ear One is really naked in a sense. So take, for instance, the magnets. We had to develop an entirely new process to hand shape and polish those. Every detail becomes super important.
Oh, and actually, you know, another cool thing about transparency is actually with the case. You know, it has happened to me so many times that I would grab my earbuds with the case and only to find out that one of the earbuds was missing. But now with this case, you know, you see the earbuds are visible all the time, so that hopefully will never happen again. And I think that's quite cool.
Exactly, Arkis, but you know, transparency, that's just one part of Ear One. I'm like a super firm believer that form follows function.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I love about A1 is the actual fit.
Exactly, I mean, we wear earbuds all day, so for us it was like critical that they were comfortable. We spent so much time refining the ergonomics, I mean, so many iterations, every detail of the fit.
And also, you know, a great thing about A1 is, you know, the edges of the stem, like it makes it super easy to grab from the case. And then the flat surface, actually, you know, it makes it super easy for the gesture controls, like double tap, play, plays, then volume up, volume down. I mean, yeah, it doesn't get easier than that.
You know, another super important guidepost for the design was the weight. We wanted Ear One to be as light as possible. I think the first prototype was something like 5.5 grams, but the engineers, they just kept finding ways to make it lighter and lighter, even shortening the stem. I think we ended up something closer to 4.5 grams.
And I mean, yeah, part of that process was selecting the right components, right?
Exactly, like the optimal speaker driver. Not too big, not too heavy, but making sure that Ear One had an incredible sound performance.
And what really sets this apart from other earbuds is the opening mechanism. So it's actually a twist opening like this. And the reason for this is we wanted to kind of play with the idea of a traditional opening, which is that kind of flip style you get with other earbuds. And we just wanted to have fun with it. So we decided on this twist style. And to me, it kind of looks like one of those turnstiles on like game shows where it's like, ta-da, contestant number 3. But it's not just like fun and playful to look at. There's a functional reason behind it too. It's smaller in volume than Ear One, and the shape means it's actually really ergonomic and really streamlined, so it slips into your pockets and it doesn't look bulky, it doesn't protrude, so it's all quite nice. The other part that the design team told me about is that they spent a lot of time adding in and perfecting this little clicking noise when you open and close it. It just feels really like nice and like satisfying. I think it's like a small touch that you might not consider as like a big thing, but it all adds up to giving you another layer to your experience. It makes it a much more kind of dynamic experience in your hands. If you look here, we have the earbuds inside the transparent veneer, just like we had for the Ear One case. And the red dot on the earbuds still means it's the right earbud. And then at the top here, we have the charging port in this nice red. So let's take out the earbuds. As you can see here, ear stick is half in it, which means it doesn't have that kind of protruding silicone tip. Whereas Ear One, as you can see, is in-ear. So the reason for this is it's really a matter of personal preference. In-ears aren't for everyone, especially if your ear canal is like on the smaller side like mine. It can be quite uncomfortable to wear it all day because it kind of sometimes feels a bit tight or a bit like it digs in. Whereas half in-ear, because it doesn't have that little tip, is just by its nature more comfortable and you can wear it longer without feeling them. And that's really what we tried to do with the design, is make something that you could wear all day and not feel them. And these kind of do just that. So the design process was all about balancing comfort with aesthetic while preventing sound leakage, because obviously these are half in-ear. And actually, ear stick is lighter than ear one. And these might seem kind of like teeny tiny changes and you might not think it adds up too much, but it just contributes to the overall feeling of like comfort and weightlessness and like I guess just the fact that you can wear them all day. And to get there, the team spent a lot of time meticulously making tiny curvature changes to the bud with each iteration. And then, to make sure it works universally on as many different people as possible, they 3D printed over 200 prototypes just to test on users from across the world, all with different ear canal shapes and like sizes to make sure they work for everyone. Okay, so we're talking about earbuds, so obviously it's time to talk about the sound. Ear stick is our most advanced audio experience yet.